Hi everyone, today I want to show you how to make a cat with 3D latte art. And so I used the milk frother that I used for my other latte videos, instant espresso powder, a small plate, spoon, and toothpick to shape the cat, coffee mug, and also hot water and warm milk. This is the instant espresso powder that I used. It's very fine in powder form and also lighter than instant coffee. And as per the instructions, I use 1 to 1.5 teaspoons for 1 serving of espresso or latte in this case. So I'm just scooping out 1.5 teaspoons because I haven't had much sleep lately. And also a little bit, like really a little bit of extra powder for decoration later on. And then I pour 2 tablespoons in. You don't have to split the 2 tablespoons in 2 additions. I just poured a little bit and thought that it wasn't enough, so I poured a bit more. And also I wanted a few drops for the extra espresso powder because we're going to turn that into sort of a thick, not really a paste, just sort of a thickened liquid consistency for the decoration, for drawing the eyes and nose and whiskers and so forth later on. And so I'm just stirring to dissolve, and instant espresso is a lot easier to dissolve than matcha powder that you saw me making in the previous video. Now I'm going to add 1 cup of hot milk, or really it's just really warm milk from the microwave, and I'm giving my glass frother a bit of a swirl just because I don't want the glass to crack from the shock of like the hot milk being added to it. And so now I'm just frothing away. And I have to use hot milk for 3D latte art because with cold milk you sort of just get the 2D milk foam that doesn't quite stand up. Now scoop out any large bubbles that have settled on top and then give it a bit of a tap and a swirl, and then as you pour, use your spoon to hold back the top foam that's settled, and then just pour the bottom heavier milk into your latte. And now at this point, if you just pour what's left, you can make 2D latte art where you can, draw a heart and put another one in and then push it through without the toothpick mainly. But since I haven't practice that, we're not going to do that today. You're going to let your milk foam settle for maybe another 10 seconds or so, and then use your spoon to skim the top so that you just get the foam, and then just dollop a couple dollops to layer and get some height to make the body of the cat and the head of the cat as well. If your foam is a bit too liquidy, meaning it sort of spreads too quickly when you spoon it on top of your latte, you can wait another 10, 20, or 30 seconds and it'll settle a bit. You don't want to wait too long, like don't go for 5 minutes or anything, because the milk foam tends to get sort of brittle as it sits and you won't be able to get a nice round head. So as you can see, I'm adding some more height with the second dollop for the head, and then I'm just dabbing it and then pulling my spoon away to get the tips of the ears. And at this point, once you're happy with the shape of your cat, we can draw on the details. Once you draw in the face and the nose and the whiskers and the stripes, it looks a lot more convincingly like a professional 3D latte cat. So I like drawing the eyes like this, where they're smiling so much that it's just basically one line as the eye, and then the nose and a little smile, and whiskers. So as you can see, I'm dabbing into the extra coffee or extra espresso that we set aside earlier. It's sort of like applying makeup, and so now I'm adding some stripes because I figured they really make a cat look like a cat, especially if it's like a really just a blob of milk foam. You want to make it look as much like a cat as you can, so adding the stripes helps. I'm just adding the last few stripes on the tail. So now we have our finished cute little 3D latte cat. And I know it's not a complete professional work or anything. I'm very amateur at this and I'm just doing this at home, but thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any questions or comments, let me know below. And like and subscribe for more of these kinds of cute videos. Thanks for watching. Bye.